Court is calling 2022 CR 10664, State of Texas versus Tanisha Olison. Do I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Proven her for the state.
Defense?
Leo Gonzalez, Tanisha Olison.
And are you Miss Olison?
Yes.
Could you restate your name?
Yes.
Leo Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, and you're Miss Olison?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Olison, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
And did you sign it?
Yes.
I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Proceedings to lesser charge of count 2, assault, bodily injury, married co-ed.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand what you're charged with is assault, bodily injury, married, or cohabitation as a Class A misdemeanor?
Yes, Your
The range of punishment for that offense is anywhere up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, court could find you guilty and sentence you up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Olison, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, no,
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
no, no, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on the charge of assault, bodily injury, married, cohabitation as a Class A misdemeanor. There's a $500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication, and there's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with the affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea? Defense?
That is correct, Your Honor.
State.
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, there are not, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargaining agreement. The state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 9 months. There's 60 hours of community service restitution, no harm for or injurious contact with Melvin Olison, batterers intervention prevention program, anger management, and $100 donation to the battered women's shelter. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense of assault, bodily injury, married, cohabitation as a Class A misdemeanor. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State offers State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments. No objection, Your Honor.
Ms. Olson, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Is the complainant here today?
And it's not in possession.
All right, before I enter a sentence and do this.
Before finalizing probation terms, the judge pauses because no contact orders in family violence cases can directly affect parenting and custody arrangements. She wants to hear from the alleged victim before deciding whether any contact should be allowed.
Harmful or injurious contact with Melvin Ullison. I'm going to need to speak with him. So, Ms. Ullison, are you still living with him?
No, I live with my mom.
All right, so I can sentence her today, counsel, and then she comes back, and then I'll make a decision on Mr. Ullison having no harmful or injurious contact because I have concerns. Do you have any children with Mr. Ullison?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you been seeing your children since this?
Yes, my daughter. She stays with me.
Okay. Is that the only child you have with him?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any other children?
No, ma'am.
All right. So have you had, are you all communicating for exchange of children?
No, ma'am. That is right now. The no contact order.
All right. And so does your mom facilitate that, or does he not see the daughter?
He don't see my daughter at this time.
Is there a reason for that?
No, he just
Doesn't? Okay. All right. So this is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 9 months deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am. Our Baptist Medical Center downtown at the CNA.
All right. Proof of employment. Within 30 days. I normally don't allow people to work in the medical field, but the state has reduced this to a misdemeanor. So there's to be proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no contact with Melvin Ullison. The BIPP course. Is there a reason you want BIPP and also anger management?
Based on the allegations, there was another incident that included in this filing of a felony.
Okay. How old is your daughter?
She's 3 years old.
Okay. So was Child Protective Services involved or no?
No, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to ask for no contact with Melvin Ullison, the BIPP course, 60 community service restitution hours. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once you complete the parenting classes, then the 60 hours will be deemed to be satisfied.
Yes.
There's going to be anger management course as well. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, you can count the field visits as her reporting if you all want to. Okay, I can't see that far. My glasses off. I see the smile. Okay. And there's to be regular UAs. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything you need from the court in order to be successful? Showing you what's entitled, oh, you want to go around? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition
The judge ends with a practical lesson. Whatever stress led to the argument, striking a partner turns a domestic dispute into a criminal case. Her message is clear. Walk away from the conflict, because one violent moment can carry lasting legal consequences.
Is you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, you can go off the record. You have a 3-year-old. You're going to have to learn how to communicate more. I know that tensions can run high when you're being served with an eviction notice and whether or not you think the eviction notice is correct or not. And then maybe you have a partner who maybe you think we wouldn't have this eviction notice if you would hold up your end of what you're supposed to be doing. But violence is never the answer. You just remove yourself from the situation, not hit somebody with a cell phone. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you.